What's up, everybody? Welcome to Prime Sports Media. I am your host, the Information Man. I am excited about this situation because, look, Coach Prime has told you, Coach Prime has told me, he has told the whole world that if you don't see what's coming, what's happening with this program, what's about to happen, you are a fool. Now, check this out. It was a rough game just last week. It was a very rough game. I hate the fact that they lost that game the way they did against Stanford, but this team is getting better. The dogs are coming. Give it time, because I think although Coach Prime says we want to win right now, we have to look at the bigger picture in terms of how good this team is going to be in the future when he's able to pull incredible recruits. Now, one of the recruits that he pulled in, I want to put this young man up right now, is Antwann Hill Jr. Antwann Hill Jr. has completely committed to the program, to the purpose. There's the beautiful picture of the commitment. There is a picture of him. Look at that. You got the snow, the trees in the background. It's fantastic stuff. Let me take that off of there. This young man is very talented. I'm going to break down to you the high school he's from, what his stats are, his total stats are right now in his career in high school. What are his stats right now in high school in terms of what he is doing? And he's a hell of a prospect. And we're going to go over this because, look, I'm going to play this right now. Remember, Coach Prime said this.
Because we understand what's coming. If you can't see what's coming with CU football, you've lost your mind. You're just a flat-out hater. If you can't see what's going on and what's going to transpire over the next several months, something's wrong with you.
Right. Antwann Hill Jr. He is the man. He is coming to Colorado. He's coming. He's here. We're here. I want you all to be very happy about this because this is a very incredible prospect that Coach Prime has been able to pull off and get this young man to commit. Now, this young man, I'm going to break some things down. This young man was ranked the 49th prospect in the whole country in terms of a overall high school prospect coming out of high school, obviously, right? Within the 2025 recruitment class. But when it comes to quarterbacks, he's ranked number 4 amongst quarterbacks coming out of high school right now. Now, depending on what websites you look at, some have him at being a 5-star, 4-star, in between that. And as you know, Coach Prime doesn't really care about whether the young men are 4-star, 3-star. He doesn't care about the stars. He really cares about, can they play football at the college level? Are they intelligent young men? Are they determined? Do they have purpose, character? Will they listen? Will they put in the film study that it takes to get on that field and start? And I'm going to say right here, I think this young man, Antwann Hill Jr., has all the right stuff. He has the skill set that it takes to be successful. And one of the things that we have to realize, and we're going to have to realize very quickly, here are some cool pictures of him right now in some of the football camps, doing the damn thing. There go one right there. And he's doing the damn thing, y'all. He's really doing the damn thing, as you see right there. Now, Deion Sanders, I got to be honest, is a hell of a football player. He's putting up gaudy numbers. He leads the FBS in overall passing yards. He has only, maybe 3 interceptions, 2 or 3 interceptions on the year. He's got big time pro skills, and we have to be honest about it. We don't know if Shedeur is going to stay with Colorado for another year and bless us with another year. He may go to the NFL. I personally don't want to see him go yet because I think he still has more work to do at this level, but he is a chance that he could leave, and Coach Prime is definitely thinking about the future of Colorado football by grabbing this young man right here, and that is Antwann Hill Jr. And I want to say it again for full correction. We're talking about Antwann, not Antonio. We're talking about Antwann Hill Jr. The young man you see right there on your screen. Now, remember sometime back, this young man got on a plane, right? He got on a plane and said, y'all, I've stepped down here in Colorado, and let's see that right now. This is fair use with the purpose of educating, news reporting. This is the young man right here, Antwann Hill Jr., y'all. Here he goes.
Colorado, going on, Buffalo family, get touchdown in Colorado. Going on, Buffalo family, get touchdown in Colorado.
So right there, he's talking about how he touched down in Colorado. Look, Coach Primes put some magic on, got this kid to commit. I want to show you some video of this kid's skill set. Here he is in the Rivals. This is under the Rivals, I think one of the training camps where the kids go and they show their skills and then they, they rate them or whatever. But here is Antwann Hill Jr. in one of the Rivals camps right here. Look at him. Class of 2025. Look at his movement. This kid is like, what, 6'5". Incredible. I just want y'all to see this right here. They got this young man. There he is showing his skills again. And very nice. Very nice. So what they do, they got him ranked at number 4, as I said, in the country at quarterback, 49th overall prospect in the country for 2025 class. He stands 6'5", 220 pounds. Depending on what sites that you look at, they got him at 215 in height. 215 in weight, excuse me, or 220 in weight. Okay. Now check this out. His numbers, as I begin to show you this collage right here. Check out this collage right here of him playing football in high school. Let me give it to you right now. This young man, ladies and gentlemen, okay, has put up so far in his career in high school, 6,000 yards. He has thrown for 71 touchdowns. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can believe that, incredible stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Another thing you should know about him, in 7 games of high school play. Now that's what I just said earlier is what he's put up in his career numbers so far in high school, right? But this is what he has done so far in 7 games of high school play this year right now. So Antwann Hill Jr. in 7 games of high school stats right now he has thrown the ball for 1,800 yards and 1,814 yards. Okay. 1,814 yards so far. He's got a yards per game, ladies and gentlemen, of 259.1. I think he has a 69.5%. What do you call it? A quarterback rating or quarterback QBR, whatever. I believe that's what that is. And so far, this young man, okay, ladies and gentlemen, so far, this young man has thrown the ball for 23 touchdowns this year. And he has, just like Deion Sanders, he doesn't throw a lot of interceptions, folks. He's got, in high school, only 2 interceptions out of all the numbers that he has put up so far. Now, this young man, as I'm going to put some more photos of him up here, this young man, okay, is playing out of the state of Georgia in Houston County High School. I think it's called the Warner Robinson, Georgia area. And keep this in mind, that this young man, if everyone, was being heavily recruited by not only Alabama, okay, but he was being heavily recruited by Georgia within the state that he comes from. Very impressive, should I say, very impressive. That's right. This young man, Antwann Hill Jr., is also, or was also being recruited, or was being recruited by Clemson, some of the top schools in the SEC. He was also being recruited by LSU, okay, and also Coach Prime's old stumping ground. He was being recruited by an ACC school, and that's Florida State. So we're talking about a young man who's blessed with skills, has the ability to do great things. Coach Prime has really picked up a hell of a prospect right now that we cannot deny brings a lot to the table in terms of his skill set. And as I said before, here you got Shedeur Sanders and my man Travis Hunter. We don't know if Shedeur is going to stay for another year or if he's going to go for the NFL. But if he does stay, which I want him to stay, it would be great for this young man to learn from Shedeur. This young man you see up here who has put up some great numbers in high school. It would be great for him to learn from the abilities and skill set of a Shedeur Sanders, don't you think? To watch him, to observe him. And I think that Coach Prime has done a hell of a job of getting this type of prospect in the program already coming out of the 2025 recruitment class. I am very excited about this because, as we know, Coach Prime said this again, everybody.
We understand what's coming. If you can't see what's coming with CU football, you've lost your mind. You just a flat out hater. If you can't see what's going on and what's going to transpire over the next several months, something's wrong with you.
Tell the truth.
Something has got to be wrong with a lot of people if they can't see what's coming and what's coming right now. So this young man has a lot of skills. I'm looking forward to how this all plays itself out. Everybody, I definitely want you to definitely leave a comment on this video about how you feel about this. But before I get out of here, let me play an audio of this young man. He was being interviewed by one of the hosts from, I think On 3 Sports, who asked him some questions about what was it about Colorado that really spoke to him. And I got something else to put up here for you to see too. Check this out right here. Check out the audio right now.
What was the favorite part of your visit to Colorado? What stood out to you?
Just having that one-on-one talk with Coach Prime. Legend, a Hall of Famer in the NFL. I mean, one of my favorite NFL players of all time. Just having that sit down with him one-on-one talking about my aspirations, my goals and aspirations.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got to put up some other remarkable breakdowns. He was also interviewed. They interviewed the father, and they just had a lot of great things to say about Colorado. Check this out. Let me put this up here and read this to you. It was a good visit. This is what the father said. This is Antwann Hill Jr., his father, speaking here. It was a good visit. Hill told 24/7 Sports, what stands out is how they put their players in position. This is what Hill said to say, their players in position to succeed in off the field. Life after football is a must. So what I did is I put up the statement that the young man had said first. I'm going to get to what his father had to say, but this is Antwann Hill Jr., who said these statements right here, is that they put their players in a position to succeed. And they also focus on life after football. Coach Prime has said several times that even if his players don't make it to the pros, he wants to see them be successful in business, be great husbands, be great entrepreneurs, and what have you. But check this out right here. Ranked by 24/7 Sports as the nation's number 6 quarterback, number 71 prospect. Now, there, like I said, depending on what websites you go to, you know, the rankings always vary because they had him ranked as 49th in the country in some ranking prospects. I think Rivals had him at this and number 4. But in this particular article that I put up here, they've got him ranked number 6 quarterback and number 71 overall. These evaluations are always going, but Coach Prime doesn't care about all that. He cares about what this young man can do on the field and what his character is. Now, as a 71 prospect overall, Coach Prime or Coach Sanders and his staff obviously made a big impression on the 6'5", 215-pound young man Hill during his first ever visit to the campus. And as I said before, depending on where you go, they got him listed at 220, 215, but the young man's got some nice size on him. Now, let's get to what his father had to say. Check this out. This is the father. This is Hill Sr. He says that he decided where he wanted to be. Hill's father said, "We gave him the green light to go for it. We love the family vibe that they have there, and just the knowledge that Coach Prime was giving AJ, in this case, Antwann Hill Jr., AJ, what he's trying to do with that program in Colorado. He made AJ feel at home. The younger Hill loved his experience at Colorado at CU." So that tells you everything you need to know. The family members had brought in on Colorado. The young man himself, I think they call him AJ, the family, he brought in on going to Colorado. He says he loved the atmosphere. He loved Coach Prime. Coach Prime's one of his favorite players that he watched as a kid. He loved him. He loved him. He loved him. And he wants to play for Coach Prime and Colorado. Another thing that was key here is that the family brought in on it because why? This is the theme that I've been hearing a lot from these family members, that it's a family atmosphere. Coach Prime makes his players and makes people feel that you are family. You are welcome here. We're going to take care of your son. We're going to do everything to build him up as a man, prepare him for life, not just football, but even life after football. That's what Coach Prime stands for. I love it. And I hope you love it too. Everybody, this young man, I believe, is going to be the real deal. I want y'all to believe in it. He is people would say, oh, is he going to be the heir apparent to Shedeur? Well, hell yeah, if Shedeur is not going to be there next year, or if Shedeur comes back, which I'm hoping he does, this young man can learn a lot from Deion Sanders. And that's what you want. You want that balance from one prospect to another, one player to another. I think it's going to be a great combination, y'all, to have these two young men on the sidelines together in practice, in film study. This young man can learn a lot when it's his turn to take over the reins and take this program to the promised land as well. This is the young man right here. I'm looking for great things out of him. This is Antwann Hill Jr., y'all. What I want to say to you all out there, I want to thank you for definitely supporting this channel. You yourself have gotten this channel to 26,000 subs, and we're still growing. I want to thank you for doing that and supporting this channel. Make sure you share this video in all of your social media. If you are a content creator, put it in your community tab. Tell your friends, your family, someone around the block, down the corner, and up the street about the Prime Sports Media channel. I thank you. I'm about to get on out of here. This has just been great. Prospects are coming in, and we got to thank God that Coach Prime, he knows what he's doing.
We understand what's coming. If you can't see what's coming with CU football, you've lost your mind. You just a flat out hater. If you can't see what's going on, with CU football, you've lost your mind. You just a flat out. I don't know if you feel it, but we're gonna win. I don't know if you can see it, but we're gonna win. You got to understand, we're gonna win right now, not later. Right now.